my evaluation for this term's project. It'll be term 3, what we were doing. Firstly, the project, we had to research a given artist, and then create an essay, and create 2 songs that sounded like the artist from a specific album. So I decided to choose Daft Punk, and I decided to choose the album Discovery. Now, firstly, I'm going to go over the essay. How did I think the essay went, firstly? I think it went okay. There were definitely a few things I could have probably done that would have sped up and probably more prepared myself to do it instead of what I actually did. I think it went okay. Honestly, learning a new artist was probably one of the most amazing things I've done in a while. Like, this has been so mind-opening and almost revolutionary, like that I can do that. So good. So yeah, I decided to choose the album Discovery, 2001 by Daft Punk, and in my opinion it was an absolute banger. It's amazing. But I wasn't always like that. I didn't really listen to Daft Punk because I didn't. David gave me the album and to do it, and I listened to it and I was like, crap, I want to do this. So I started doing that. But yeah, I mean, the cultural, political fashion, musical effects, musical effects, production effects and techniques, the live media and stuff. I enjoyed all that stuff. Luckily, Daft Punk didn't have a political standpoint. They don't actually have a political standpoint at all because, well, yeah, they're Daft Punk, but they're robots. They just stay out in the spotlight and create music because they love it, and they do. I'm trying to think. And then also getting to listen to the album whilst doing the essay, that was amazing. Their production techniques as well. Most of their music is liberally sampled, but they'll do it in a way that you physically can't tell the song, which is awesome. I love that. But yeah, it's really cool. Then we had the 2 songs. Now, the first song and second song were kind of already were a thing, because I had an idea for it because I was talking to my mum about it, and I decided wanted to be. Mum was like, "Why don't you sample Earth, Wind and Fire song?" So I was like, "Okay." And then whilst I was doing Discovery, Daft Punk used a couple of cool dancey tracks to that thing. So yeah, so I decided to do that. So the first song I decided to sample September by Earth, Wind and Fire, and the second song I decided to do Let's Groove. They're 2 bigger songs, obviously. Now the first song I enjoyed. I struggled a little bit, but in the end I did it. And to me, that first song kind of sounds like, and I'm saying kind of sounds like Superheroes from Discovery. And I tried to give it that Voyager and Discovery, Voyager and Discovery, Voyager and Superheroes, because I kind of turned that really funky, groovy, Daft Punky sound that Voyager has, and then the sampling and the bounciness of Superheroes, in my opinion. And I enjoyed it. It was very much a challenge because I came into this with let's just change it up. Let's keep changing. Let's not repeat things. And Daft Punk, they repeat things. There's a song by Thomas Bangalter, which is the Silver Robot guy in Daft Punk, where it's a 10-minute song and it's essentially the same sample played on with bits taken in and out, in and out. I mean, Around the World is literally a loop going out and in again, essentially. So it was kind of like a Superheroes and Voyager. And then the second track, which in my opinion was more of a challenge because Let's Groove, for some reason I made drums for Let's Groove and I got a sample at the start, and I was like, right, we need to find part B, because I was like, let's do this in parts so we can, you know, do it and then not evolve it but build upon it. So I did that, and whatever I chose, there was drums in it, and it was just like completely messed up the drums. It would always sound out of place. So it was like da 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 da, and it didn't sound nice. So that was a thing. So then I decided to do one thing, and I think it was from the interlude into the last verse, where the guy goes, and luckily it didn't have a lot of drums, and if it did have drums, I can't remember. The drums synced with my drums, so I decided to use that, and I was like, right, that's my part B. And then building upon it, that was a challenge. It wasn't hard. I just had to keep everything in key, which I'm finding, which I struggled with. I struggle with finding key and putting things in key, which is, I'm going to start learning about that and trying to do that, because I want to be a sound engineer. Like when I leave here, you know, I want to go help people. I want to go do like live theatre, anything to do with music and sound engineering. Sign me the hell up. Like, I really want to do this. So yeah, and yeah, I finished it today. And honestly, looking back on this project, it has opened my eyes of, really, you've got to be doing this at home. Essentially, I probably did a good third of the essay at home, because I didn't have time to do it here and get everything done. I mean, if I didn't do it at home, I'd be rushing myself, like trying to type as fast as possible for the essay to be done. So yeah, that happened. I'm really thankful for Mike and Dave. Mike helped me grammar the essay, but Dave properly helped me make the songs. And yeah, he's just been a very help. Rachel as well. I mean, everyone in class is just such a good help. So yeah, looking back on this project, song A, which is September, that sounds like a bit of Superheroes and Voyager combined. And then second song sounds, I want to say, sounds a tiny bit like One More Time. And yeah, One More Time. It sounds a bit like One More Time, because it's got that groovy, almost like vocal sample. No, it's not even vocal sample in One More Time. It's just got a groovy sample to it. So yeah, that's what I think, at least. I think it sounds like One More Time, and I think the other song sounds like Voyager, Superheroes combined. So yeah. Did I think I did well this thing? I very much critique myself very hardly, but I worked hard, I guess, and I tried my hardest. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be good. But I really enjoyed this unit. This unit was sick. And the next unit, which will be our like top of the like scale performance and 2 more songs. I think I'm going to go to more of a dance repeatable thing that will be happening. But yeah, I think it went well. It's done good. I'd like to say everyone who has supported me through this unit, everyone who's helped through this unit, thank you, because yeah, you guys are awesome. So thank you very much. Anyway, that is my evaluation. Yeah, so, peace.